Hello, this is a little session on compound naming, and we're dealing with binary systems here. And binary system is another form of an ionic system, and we're dealing with a metal and a non-metal when you're looking at a binary system. The first thing you have to ask yourself when you're looking at a compound is, when looking at the first element, is the first element a metal or a non-metal? If the answer is that yes, it's a metal, and it's one of the group 1, 2, or 13 metals, then you're going to be looking at the binary system. Bi stands for 2, and so this is going to be a two-part naming system. And when you're looking at a compound, there are a couple of rules that you have to follow. Number 1. On Rule 1, you're going to use the first element name unchanged. And then you're going to look at the second element name, and you're going to use that, only you're going to change the ending of the second element to IDE, or to "ide." Now, some common things. Some people get confused as far as what to do with the endings of some of the elements. For nitrogen, nitrogen is going to change to nitride. Phosphorus is going to change to phosphide. Even a simple one like oxygen can kind of give people some problems sometimes. Oxygen is going to change to oxide, and then you can look at something like carbon. Carbon will change actually to carbide. So those are some of the endings that you may not be more familiar with, but you're going to change the endings to IDE. In looking at some examples and naming some stuff, if I have Al2O3, again, the first question is the first metal a metal or a non-metal? Well, aluminum is a metal, and when I look, it's in group 13, so I'm going to use the binary system. So I'm going to follow my rules. Use the first element name unchanged, so Al stands for aluminum. And I'm going to change the ending of the second element to IDE, and its name is aluminum oxide, and that is exactly how to name that. So let's look at another one. CaCl2. Ca is calcium. Calcium is a metal. It's found in group 2. It's a regular metal, so therefore I'm going to use that name unchanged, so it's going to be calcium, and I change the ending of the second element to chloride, from chlorine to chloride. And one last example, we'll take Li3N. Lithium is in group 1. It's a regular metal, therefore I'm going to use binary, so I'm going to use my first element name unchanged, so it's lithium, and I'm going to change my ending of my second element from nitrogen to nitride, and it's correctly named as lithium nitride. So hopefully that was helpful in helping you to name binary compounds, which encompass the compounds having groups 1, 2, and 13 metals. Hope this was helpful. Thanks.